Hey, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, you're right now calling into me, Ring Dylan. And today, it has finally happened. We have arrived at the week, the most wonderful week of the year, because we're kicking off Melodi Grand Prix right here, right now. It feels like, it feels like our birthday. It feels like the 17th of May. It feels like, summer is here, because it is here, even though it's winter. And it feels like Christmas. So I gotta have some Christmas soda right here. Some Norwegian Christmas soda. Crack it up, because we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time because we're here with the one, the only, Rasmus Thall. How are you feeling today?
Woo! I'm hyped as you are, bro.
Yeah, we got the party going. That's awesome. The snippet for your song has been out now for a couple of days, and you've seen the reactions. How's that been?
I've actually not seen the reactions. I have deliberately not checked any videos, reaction videos, any comments, nothing at all. And the reason for that is just because I think that my mind would kind of melt if I were to get into what other people think of my song, negative and positive. So just to have that hyper focus on the performance, on the message behind the song, and also just respecting the cultural legacy of Melodi Grand Prix and Eurovision.
Now with your song Tresko, which we're finally getting to see compete this week, what's the story and meaning behind the song for you?
Yeah, well, just take it on a level with you. The song was made inspired by my brother's story. He was in an accident some years ago, and he went into a coma for 6 months on and off, and have since struggled and worked hard to get back on his feet, being able to learn to walk again. And I showed him a demo a couple of years ago of this song, actually, and he instantly connected with it. And one thing you have to know about my brother Robin is that he's one of the most positive, hopeful, hardworking people in the entire world, and he's my hero. And this is no sad story, it's a victory story, and that's what I have translated into the song as well. It's a song that I hope will make people energetic, happy, and being able to get a little bit more confidence in the choices that you find difficult. And one thing that my brother have taught me is that one step forward is one step in the right direction, and that's what he has been doing for the last 13 years, because it's been 13 years since the accident, where he went outside in Oslo after a test at a private school, and a block of ice fell from the roof and hit his head. So he just immediately connected with the title Tresko, which means in English wooden shoes, because for him it's been like walking on wooden shoes when he's trying to learn how to walk again. And he has observed other people partying and drinking and not being able to be part of that, but observing it and seeing people drinking so much that they lose the ability to walk, and him on the other side having to be sober to be able to walk. So the song is trying to connect those two dots, where it's like an ironic, sarcastic view on how life goes up and down, and all of us are part of it. We're all in our own wooden shoes, sailing the shores of waves up and down, and the people that we have in our wooden shoes are the community and the fellowship that I'm trying to convey through the song. I want people to connect together. MGP and Eurovision is a place of connection. It's a place where you can see into other cultures and be able to get to know other human beings and where they're from in a respectful way. And I'm very much grateful just to be here. I did not expect the love that I've received thus far, and hoping to continue to stand behind the banner of my brother's story that I'm hoping will inspire other people the way that he has inspired me.
It's so beautiful to hear, and it's such an important message. Now, with the past couple of years, working on this song also with him, how has that experience been, and what amount of joy has that brought to you both?
Well, my brother has been my musical compass since I was just a child, he were able to sneak me into festivals with 18-year-old bands around my wrists so that I could buy alcohol at a way too early age. And he introduced me to music like Big Bang, Daft Punk, Pharrell, the Neptunes, and he's always had this happy-go-lucky vibe to him when it comes to music. He's been part of. He's credited on the song. Him and my girlfriend, and Farida, who's my girlfriend, participated last year in last year's Melodi Grand Prix and came to the finals. And she as well introduced the thought of making a song called Tresko to begin with, because she always sings that about me and her. For those people who don't know, Tresko has also a Norwegian old melody to it, and I've changed it to a modern melody and different lyrics.
Syng alle sammen, jeg og du og vi, to særlig en Tresko, ut på eventyr. Du og meg, særlig en Tresko, bare du og meg, du og vi to. Reis ganske langt, vet du, når vi dro. Ikke hjem nå, ikke ferdig, tripp, trapp.
But it's all about community, and it's all about traveling the waves together.
It's such a cool, like, spin on that whole concept, and especially also, like, you haven't seen the reactions, but the reactions, around the world to this drop you're having, and this, this whole song, this how catchy it is. Yeah. It is so unique. How do you go about making something, this catchy and fun?
Well, then you have to thank my brother again. My Farida actually filmed it when I showed him the demo, and his reaction to the drop, as you're saying, and to the vibe of the song, says it all. That's what made me not do more to the production, because that's the producer curse, is that when you make a song, you never know when the song is finished, so you have to show it to people. And I especially show it to my brother. To this day, by the way, he sends me like 10 songs each day that I should listen to and check out and everything, so he's definitely my musical compass. And so his reaction was like, this is the best song in the world and I love it and you should not touch it, it's perfect. And then after that, you should participate in Melodi Grand Prix, and I promise you that you're going to win. Okay, kul. Den er ikke helt ferdig da, teksten er ikke ferdig på That's what he said to me, and I don't know about winning, but I know that at least I'm here, and I am able to communicate his enthusiasm and story, and me as well. I'm just trying to enjoy every second of this experience, because I know how quickly something can come and then go again. That's what happened with my brother. We thought that we lost him for like 7 months, and it made me realize that life is very unpredictable. And I wish that everybody listening to this song can, in their own way, maybe connect to it, but with a positive message. I believe that positive messages always trumps the sad stuff. Not that we need sad stories as well, but I think that we are in dire need of more positive stories as well.
Creating this story and being part of this experience, you're also, creating a stage show for this song. Now, how do you go about doing that? And how's that,
we've just finished it, actually, and I love it. I really, really love it. That's the favorite part of this entire process. As everybody says, we're going to do something that nobody has done before. Every participant ever says that about their own performance, of course. And I just got to... Farida, my girlfriend, just filmed the last rehearsal, and I'm very, very, very hyped about this. At the same time, I'm trying to contain my expectations and control my emotions, because the stage show is inspired by my grandmother, and my grandmother participated 60 years ago to this day, to this year, in her Melodi Grand Prix, and came to Eurovision as well, where she ended up at last place First time in Norwegian history with Norway, Sweden, Finland, and the Netherlands in good company. So the odds is good if I were to come to the finals and everything. But, you know, everything after just being accepted to participate in this competition is a plus. So yeah.
Now with your grandma's wonderful legacy with MGP, and you also now being familiar, you know, with having 2 years in a row with very popular MGP songs, does it feel natural for you to like be on the MGP stage?
No.
No.
No. I don't think I'm going to. To me, to be quite honest with you, all of this feels kind of surreal. It doesn't feel real yet. It's kind of like when you get your driver's license and suddenly somebody gives you a card and says to you, and you pick up the card and you say, and now I can drive this car as far as I want, at what speed I want, kind of. And then like 3 months after, a rainy day, you realize that, okay, now I feel I have a license, and you can be happy about it. But the first months after having a license, you don't really believe it, kind of. It's a strange sensation or feeling. And it's the same way for me right here. I know how huge Eurovision is, and I love the way that Eurovision connects different nations. And in a time where everybody's like on their phone, we've been in lockdowns, there's war, there's polarization and fragmentation of everything. I love when we can connect behind something. That's why I got my like Tresko challenge, which is kind of my banner of musical, my musical agenda, which is to connect people and making people happy and motivated. I've done music since I was 9, and I've tried to make it in music since I was 15, and now I'm 30. So it's a lifestyle, you know. And much more than just music, you have to have something you want to say. You have to have the thing that makes you you. And I think through Robin's story, the way that he's inspired me, and the way that we as a family went through his accident and his trauma together, it's important for me to make other people feel a little better with their day, and knowing that just making the bed is no small feat for someone, and it's something that you shouldn't undervalue. Every action you do has the same value. It doesn't matter if you play a concert for 50,000 people or if you just make breakfast for yourself. It's the same value. And yeah, that's my agenda. I want people to just feel that they can be people. You know, we all shit and sleep and laugh and cry. It's like the facade of it all. It's just so pointless to me. And that's what I'm trying to convey through the song. It's kind of a ironical observation of the drunk and the party and the ups and downs of life. And music is subjective. 1,000 people listening to one song, that's 1,000 different songs. You know, that's the truth of it.
It's very true. You know, everybody takes away different things from something, and it's so nice to hear your story, and also like to see the songs go in so many different ways and see how people connect with it. And how did that feel like last year with the song "Dangerous" by Farida, and seeing how heavily you were a part of that song, and then seeing getting a life on its own all over the world.
Yeah. It's very interesting. It's that's like the point of it all. If you could become the soundtrack of one boy or girl, like day-to-day life, then I feel that you've made it. You've done your task as a musician. You've helped somebody.
The last song you released before this song came out was the Skalpa Festival. We're going to a festival. So I gotta ask you,
if you were to create like your own main stage at a festival with musicians and artists who have inspired you, who would be like the top headliners there?
Oh wow, Daft Punk, definitely. Pharrell Williams, and maybe like it would be crazy to like see Celine Dion.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, just like those three. That would be just sick.
That would be incredible.
And then maybe Daft Punk could like produce with Pharrell Williams and have Celine Dion sing over it, you know?
Okay, now we're talking. I like that.
Yeah, just like a real Euro pop song with the Pharrell Williams, like kind of organic sounds. That would be crazy. And Celine Dion's like angel voice.
I would camp at the front stage for that one. I would be like
Yeah, I
staying
would
there. I would
too,
experience
you know?
that. And
Yeah.
if that goes to Eurovision, I'm voting. I'm ready for that.
Yeah, I know. I surprised myself. I'm gonna make a edit with that. Try to find some Celine Dion acapellas maybe, and then mix it over some songs. That would be amazing.
That would be really cool. Now, also with the field that's coming up this Saturday for your semifinal, there's a lot of such a great variety and so many great artists performing there. How does it feel to share the stage with them?
You know, I think in my heat alone, there's 3 Melodi Grand Prix winners. You have Ket Gulbrandsen, du har Ulrikke Brandstorp, and then we have Joust, I think, all in the same heat.
Yeah.
And then there's me, you know. So I know that a lot of them have fans. I know that they have amazing songs, and you know, I just respect the hell out of every of the 20 participants as a whole as well. We're all in this competition together, and it's very stressful, and it can get on your like nerves, so you become like it's difficult to sleep, and yeah, I just respect them. And to me, it's not a competition, because in my head, music isn't a competition. It's more like a subjective experience, and I'm just proud to be standing next to people with that kind of like experience and talent, and I'm going to try to learn as much as I can from them while I'm there. Hopefully they can learn something from me as well. You know, we all come from different places, so yeah, that's what yeah.
And just getting your song out to so many people and getting the story out, that's the biggest win of them all. So
yeah,
it's very important what you're doing right now.
Hoping that people can have a better day, basically.
Now, as we wrap up the interview right here, is there anything you want to say to the people watching at home from all over the world who's currently listening?
Yeah, if you like my song, I welcome you to stream it, share it, and vote for me. If you don't like my song, that's okay as well. It doesn't bother me at all. You have your own taste, your own eclectic music taste. You like everything as I do. Music has its field of use, and I take everything from now on as a plus. It's just a gift. Everything from now on.
Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for having me, man.
You're very welcome. Until we speak again, have a great day, a great life, and please remember to take care of yourself and each other.
Woo woo! Woo!
Tip top, Tresko.